Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jess. I'm a mummy to a almost 2-year-old boy called Edward, and we upload 3 days a week on a Monday, Friday and on a Sunday. So as you can tell by the title, today's video is going to be a bit of a sit down and not too lengthy because I do tend to ramble, but today's video is going to be all about mum guilt. If you don't know, on Sundays I upload videos for the Mother Hen Club community. I am a mother hen, so I'm part of the community. They're a great supportive community. If you're pregnant or if you have children, they cover so many different types of topics and ranges. They have workshops, retreats. They also have a membership that you can sign up for free, and then you're alerted of any upcoming events that are happening. Make sure you go and follow them on Instagram and Facebook so you are kept up to date of what's going on. Whether you're struggling to get your little one to sleep through the night, or you're worried about weaning, or preschool is fast approaching. That's one for us, I'm afraid. He'll be starting preschool in January. They are so supportive, and it is just an honest face of parenting, and it will make you feel better talking about topics that we are all going through at some point. Okay, so mum guilt. What is mum guilt, first of all? I didn't know what mum guilt was until I had Edward. If I wasn't a parent and I heard somebody talking about mum guilt, I'd think, what? Really? You're guilty for that? You're guilty because you didn't go out for a particular day, or you're guilty because you lost your temper. You really would raise an eyebrow for it, because they are really silly little reasons why we get mum guilt. But it is something that us mums can't shake, and dads. So if you are feeling guilty because you didn't take your child to a soft play this week, or you didn't do an activity with them, you feel you didn't spend enough time with them because you're at work, it's not just you that's feeling like this. We all feel like it. I'm a stay-at-home mum, and I feel like I don't spend enough time with Edward, let alone parents that are out working all the time. I don't know how parents do it. They go to work and they come home and they see their child a couple of hours in the evening, and that's it. I don't know how you do it, and I really do take my hat off to you. If you have been following me for a while, you know Edward is hard work. He is very challenging. He pushes the boundaries every single minute of the day, and it is seriously so hard work. I didn't know parenthood would be this hard. I had no clue. They don't teach you this in school. And if they did tell you how hard it'd be, we wouldn't listen. No one can tell you how hard it is until you do it. Sometimes when Edward is really challenging, I feel I'm not being the best parent for him. I always feel, am I raising him the right way? What is the right way to raise a child? Am I good enough for him? He deserves better. I shouldn't lose my temper because he's throwing a tantrum. I really should be more calm and patient. But we can't all be those things every single minute of the day. It's just not possible. We are only human. But sometimes I do those things. I'm not here to tell you I'm the perfect mum. There is no such thing as the perfect mum. We all raise our children in a different way. This is me just telling you that we all feel mum guilt somewhere along the line, but mine is because I don't feel I'm parenting him the way he deserves, which is silly really, because there is no right or wrong way to parent. As long as your child is loved, a roof over its head, and he has a tummy full of food, that is all he really needs. But I feel sometimes I'm not doing the best that I could, even though I know I am. You doubt yourself so much. I'm always doubting myself. He goes to bed and I'm sitting downstairs and I'm thinking, oh, I should have spent more time with him today. Oh, I should have done this with him today. Why didn't I do that with him? I should have done that. And I shouldn't have to worry about those things. He doesn't care. He just wants to be with me, his dad. He just wants to play, and he does do that every single day. But sometimes it makes me feel awful that I don't do enough with him, or I'm short-tempered, I'm snappy. I don't want to be those things, but it's hard not to be. Or even sometimes I give Edward beans on toast for dinner, and I'm so guilty for sending him to bed with that in his tummy. I thought, why didn't I give him broccoli? Why didn't I give him a bit of that? Why didn't I give him something healthy? But anyone that knows Edward and knows me as a parent, he is a fantastic eater. He eats so much fruit, so much veg, but you still kick yourself because you should have given him more fruit that day. You should have given him more water. Even though he drinks so much water, it's a joke. I fill his water bottle up 3-4 times a day, but it's not, you know you're good enough, you do know you're good enough, but there is always something in the back of your mind just niggling away at you, thinking you didn't do this right, you didn't do that right. You are your biggest critique, and that is so true. You're forever saying, why don't I do this? I should be that type of mum on Instagram for him. I should be doing that with him. I should be doing that with him. You look at a perfect image on Instagram of a mum doing a great activity with their child, but you didn't see behind the scenes of that. That probably took 3 or 4 attempts to get that picture, and after that picture was taken, the Play-Doh or the paint was probably thrown up the wall. You just don't see behind the camera, do you? You don't see it. But I also wanted to say not to ever compare yourself to any other parent. You are doing the best that you can do. It's hard for me to say this because I really should take my own advice, and I say to myself, I really need to listen to myself more. I'm about 60% positive and 40% negative. I try so hard to be positive. I try so hard to be a good mum for him. But it's hard when your child is such a little terror. It's hard. And I hate calling him that, but he is. He really is hard work. It was actually my neighbour. She said this to me. She said, I don't remember, I mean, her son went through all of this as well. And she said, I don't remember those days when he was a nightmare. I don't remember those days. You forget about them. When they grow up, you forget about them. And I thought, I'm never, ever going to forget this. This is like something I will take to the grave of how rubbish it makes me feel and how hard I'm beating myself up daily for not doing this right or that right. But she said, I felt the same way. I felt totally the same way. But I don't remember it. So that keeps me going. So I'm just trying to stay as positive I can and try and keep the mum guilt at bay. I feel the more positive you are, the less the mum guilt is gonna creep in and make you feel rubbish, really. So that was my mum guilt story. I really hope you enjoyed this video and it gave you some comfort behind the whole topic. Make sure you go and follow Mother Hen Club on lots of different other topics on support. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.